houses blowing up. Do you watch the news? The mostly national news, and I'm talking about television. And I'm talking about for years now. There have been many stories, regular basis. You see on the national news, whichever network you watch, a story about a house just blew up. And half the time it sets a fire and catches other houses on fire. And you never see any follow-up on these things, and it's been increasing. There's even more houses blowing up. Another house just blew up tonight, and it's like, where is the national study about why houses even blow up? I mean, I'm assuming it's probably to do with natural gas buildup and the system, and however it failed. I figure that's probably it, but I mean, that's just me just saying I think that makes sense. I haven't seen any story explaining why the houses are blowing up. I haven't seen a story explaining why even one of the houses blew up formally, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, what are the insurance companies just hiding these stories from us for some strange reason? I just can't imagine why we've had so many houses blow up, and it's been increasing now for the last... It just seems to me that I started seeing these stories about 20 years ago, and then they increased in frequency, and now it seems like it's once a week. And like I said, sometimes it's, it's like the house blows up in half a neighborhood, or, two or three other houses burn with it or something like this. And anyway, how can our government not do some sort of a study about something like that? How can we not, people want small government maybe, but don't we need to figure that out, And there are a lot of things that we really do need a little more government work on, not just cutting government, but work to help us. I mean, the whole world of tragic shootings, and I don't want to get into any of all the variable veins it goes down, but that's a giant vein of human existence, tragically, especially in the United States of America, but in general, just just completely random, meaningless, horrible violence in different places that just explodes. And so many times it's not even related to a terrorist activity that's really a political, it's politically oriented. The people who kill a lot of people are frequently just not even related to politics or anything like that we know, or that's ever reported. And again, that goes back to the houses blowing up. Why don't we even have a commission to study houses blowing up? Why don't we have a commission to study, people who just kill for no reason at all? Not robbery, not revenge, not politics, just out of just raw hate. And then they almost always kill themselves too. And so, we don't get to talk to them much about it. And also, though, we apparently don't try. Because when I see a lot of the suicide notes and stuff like that talked about in the news, they'll say, oh, they're still getting that note together. They're still getting that suicide note. They're studying it. They're going to, we'll find out more later, hopefully, probably. There's never more found out later, probably. It's never studied. I mean, it's never publicly acknowledged or studied anymore. I mean, perhaps they know a lot of things we don't know, but they don't report it. They don't release it. And again, why don't we have some big formal committee put together just to at least begin to try to study, just look at numbers, look at this, that, and the other, and do interviews and things like that. Do talk to people who, some people haven't committed suicide after doing these things, and they should be interviewed and talked to, and surely we can learn something from it. What are we thinking that they're going to sort of, if you release them being interviewed or talked about, or talking to us about their state of mind, are you afraid that that's going to make more people be like them? I don't think so. I think it's a crazy anomaly and a tragedy and a sad thing that anybody is like them. I don't think they're going to be convincing people to be like them, to do that, do the terrible things that they've done. So, again, why doesn't the government study that? And meanwhile, I was watching the news tonight, so I just want to report that the Eagles, Jackie and Shadow, one of their babies has fallen from the nest, and there is an organized effort to find and help that baby eagle. That's the news tonight from Chip. Take care. Ding, 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 ding.